As the night descends, a jewelry store shuts its doors, the echoes of the day's business fading away. But in this quiet, a storm brews. Suddenly the silence shatters as masked marauders burst in, seizing precious gems within moments. This wasn't just some scene from a Hollywood blockbuster. This was a typical night for the Pink Panthers, a notorious gang of jewel thieves active during the 1990s, who painted the world with their astonishing crimes, becoming one of history's most prolific in their craft. The methods of the Pink Panthers, as cunning as they were bold, transformed the art of the heist into a science. Every theft bore the hallmarks of meticulous planning and research. Months in advance, they'd case their target, studying every nook, every cranny, looking for even the smallest lapses in security they could exploit so they could take their golden opportunity to strike. Their plan, a choreographed ballet, allowed them to swoop in and within minutes back out, while disappearing into the unsuspecting crowds of observers. All before the police even knew a crime had occurred at all. At its peak, the organization had roughly 800 core members, many of whom had extensive military and paramilitary backgrounds. The organization's membership mostly consisted of Serbian and Montenegrin citizens, who were believed to be Bosnian war veterans making use of their military experience for criminal activity. Now, allow me to paint an image of one of their most insane heists we know of. Picture this: the highly acclaimed Harry Winston jewel shop in Paris, a store known for its opulence and, most of all, its security. However, to the Pink Panthers, it was just another challenge, another target to outsmart. With their characteristic precision, they made off with a staggering $136 million in jewels, a feat that remains one of the biggest jewel heists in history. And it's where they bagged a whopping $769,000 mega diamond still lost to this day. Their method, though, was not just about the heist itself. The genius lay in their ability to remain elusive. They communicated in coded messages, constantly changing their appearances, always staying one step ahead of law enforcement. Authorities were left chasing shadows as the Pink Panthers continued their reign of terror. Yet, like Icarus flying too close to the sun, the Panthers began to lose their cool. Their heists, once marked by precision and subtlety, took a darker turn. Violence and murder became their signatures. They targeted armored cars with military-grade weaponry, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Their audacity continued to grow, as did their mistakes. It was their arrogance, their reckless abandon, that eventually led to their downfall. As the body count rose, so did the determination of law enforcement. Global task forces comprised of the world's most skilled detectives began to close the net. One by one, the leaders of the Panthers were captured or killed, their reign of terror finally coming to an end. But do not be fooled into thinking their story ends there. The legacy of the Pink Panthers endures. Their heists, their cunning strategies, and their escapes have become the stuff of legend. They've inspired books, movies, and even folk songs. Their name has become synonymous with the greats in the world of crime. With an impact on the criminal underworld that cannot be overstated. The Panthers changed the game, pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible, making law enforcement rethink their strategies and forcing them to evolve and adapt, while showing the world that even the most secure vaults can be breached, and the most elaborate security systems can be bypassed. The Pink Panthers may be gone, but their shadow looms large. They've left a legacy that will continue to inspire awe and fear for generations to come. So, their story serves as a chilling reminder. No matter how secure we think we are, there'll always be those who see only a challenge to be overcome. In the end, the Panthers will be remembered not just for their crimes, but for their methods of madness. Shockingly, on the 14th of May 2013, a prominent member of the gang escaped from the Bois Mermet prison in Lausanne, Switzerland. As of now, he has not yet been caught, or even identified by police publicly. He escaped with the help of 3 outside accomplices who prepared the operation, and 4 other prisoners got away at the same time. On the 25th of July 2013, Milan Popovic, who was serving a sentence of almost 7 years for a 2009 robbery at a jewelry store, was the third Pink Panther to escape from a Swiss prison that year alone. Also escaping was Swiss kidnapper, arsonist, and money launderer Adrian Albrecht. They were helped out of the prison at Orbe in western Switzerland by accomplices who broke through the perimeter fence and brought ladders for the escapees, while keeping the prison guards at bay with fire from AK-47s. They vanished into the night, never to be seen again.